Welcome. I have no proper intro. But that's okay. I'll eventually figure one out. Or we will, or maybe somebody else will. I don't know.
Energy!
Thank you. That works.
Good.
I have
That's
none
your
of
Naruto?
it. I have none of it going into this, okay?
Well, that's what I did. That's what I did when I sit there and started recording stuff.
I just usually introduce a show when I start recording stuff.
Well, I usually hype myself up, so I have energy and be like, "Hi, what's up, people? This is a thing."
Yes, it is
Let's
indeed
have
a
fun.
thing.
And speaking of this is a thing, this is Naruto: A New World, a tabletop Roll20 simulation game
Something like that, yes.
with audio only.
Yes. I am Dalrid, the DM. Whether or not I'm an evil DM has remained to be determined.
Nothing has been dangerous enough for you to be counted as evil.
You start throwing coconuts, then you're evil.
You're a miscreant at best.
Okay.
Misguided at worst.
And if it hasn't already been determined that these three lovely folks are my players, we have, in order of as they appear on my Skype, we have Knives, Ghost, and then DFatman or Cousin. Yes. I wasn't entirely sure what to call you. I should ask you that to begin with.
Usually just DFatman's fine.
Yeah.
Or fat ass. Or wide load. 2-ton tuba. Any fat joke, I'm usually fine with.
Clearly. Okay, yeah.
That guy over there.
That'll
Or
be your name
just
now.
the name
That
aside.
guy over there.
That guy with the buff.
Yes. We will be playing a D20 Modern based Naruto themed game. For those of you who know what Naruto is, this is nothing like it as in directly from the show, because it's a brand new world and complete alternate universe. For those of you who don't know what Naruto is, well, you'll figure it out.
Google it.
They'll have a lot of, text to read through if they try to do that. Although there is a Wikipedia
That's kind of the point.
Although there is a Wikipedia specifically for it. But anyway.
Well, as, I've said before, get cultured, people.
Yes. So,
I'm sorry when people usually tell other people to get cultured. Usually it means open your eyes to the whole new world out there.
A whole new
Not be
world.
shut in a basement somewhere.
hey, wait a minute.
Is this based on an anime?
Yes, it is.
I thought only basement shut-ins watched anime.
Again, hey, wait a minute.
Considering someone who watches probably more anime than anyone else in the room.
Considering also one who is doing this and your DM does happen to be in a basement.
Hey, I think I'm making fun of me. Oh wait, you are?
Yes, I am.
Hey guys, it's Dungeon Studios.
It's okay, Dart. At least it's an actual house. You're still better off than I am.
Anyway, so yes, to get you
Don't let me drag you down, Johnson.
To get you accustomed to voices, everyone say hi, accustomed to their name. Hey, that one
I
over there,
accustomed
speak.
to their name.
Hold on. Coughing
Wait,
up
what?
blood.
I said that guy over there, speak.
What guy?
He's
That's
dying.
right.
The only guy in the house, honey.
Oh, right.
And that guy, the Fat Man. The Fat Man. Or any provocative fat name you want to call me.
Or the low rumble in the distance of him sitting down.
No. See, if you ever hear a thunder clap, that's just a fat guy falling down. Most likely me.
That's the fat guy speaking. Now, Ghost, you say something. So people
Hello, I'm Ghost. I am, I'm the unimportant one who plays the healer.
Wait. The Fat Man didn't explain his character yet.
Oh, I wasn't told.
We weren't.
This is just simple instructions before we.
Yeah,
instructions
just
before
like,
we actually talk about a character.
yeah, so you can understand who's talking when, because it's based off our voices.
Oh, then I am essentially the Sherman battle-casting bard.
You're still not a bard. You're a war mage.
No, he's a battle bard, dear. Did you
He's
forget
not a bard. Bards
No.
support
Okay,
their
fine. I'm a
teammates.
Sherman battle
Oh,
encyclopedia.
That's right, they do. But
All
everything
he's got
else,
is the knowledge
just
part.
everything else is just like a bard. But when he's like in battle, he's just like,
he's a battle mage with the skill set of a bard. And lastly, we have knives.
hello, I am a spicy, punchy character.
You had a kitty.
Oh, and also I have a kitty.
I actually came up with a fairly accurate representation using normal D&D kind of classes for what Tsume
Sure.
is.
Okay,
Sure.
enlighten me.
Tsume is what I would like to refer to as a savage druid.
Oh, nice.
Rar?
No, animal aspect and, like, all the, like, heavy damage dealing. Yeah, sure.
Of course, if it's anything involving fire, that's what Ryan's doing.
You're doing all of the heavy damage, Kelson.
Well, not all of it.
No, not really. I think Shiori's put down more damage than Ryan has.
Mine is just spread out.
Yeah, just because I took super aggressive lightning stuff, so...
And as if it's not been identified, the fat guy is Ryan, the attacking mage person. Shiori is Ghost, the medic, and slight puppeteer, though not so much. And then Sume's our savage druid.
Hi, I have a kitty.
Look, you have to put down your dreams to go to med school,
Yeah.
okay?
I have a kitty. She's about like 8 feet long, like tall and stuff. Where I just ride
Of
her
course,
like
if
a
this was
horse.
Rapture, you'd be sitting there using the dead bodies as puppets.
Oh, God.
Really?
You know what? That's crossed my mind. Necro puppeteer.
Oh God!
Why can I not ever not play a necromancer?
Okay, so, yes, this is the kind of player base I have to deal with here, people. Sheesh.
Just be happy he's not doing counting gags, because I guarantee about 3 of them would probably be because of me.
Can we let him do the intro?
Maybe.
Continue.
I'm trying.
Oh, GM of magical words.
Wait, what? Since when?
I don't know. Hey, just roll with it, okay? I'm like,
You're
I'm
trying
a bit
to help.
derp right now. Yes, I
Okay.
try.
Alright. So, even though this is our first recorded session, this is not the actual first session we have played. This is actually a good 30 sessions into our full campaign and story, and all of our players at the current point are what, level 7 I think it is? 7?
We are indeed level 7.
Yes. And I just want to stab out there the mini props to the many RPG campaigns that I've watched on YouTube that helped give me the confidence for this. And we're starting it slightly lower than Critical Role did when they first started recording. Hooray!
Don't you be special.
But, anyway, to recap the story thus far, the players began in their hometown of Dataku, where they met their sensei, Kimogu, and do some odd jobs around the village, taking care of cats, dogs, delivering mail,
Putting out fires.
putting out fires. Kimogu, for his part, is a strong-looking man with dark hair and bright, piercing blue eyes, and is a protector to his core, specializing in escort-type missions. And he is typically on mission when the others go out and do something, much to his dismay. Along the way, they are introduced they were also introduced to Sora, an old teammate of their sensei, who appears to have a stronger connection to him than just standard friendship.
Sora is his lady friend?
Sora is lady friend.
Just lady friend?
Apparently.
I'll let you say it. I mean...
Special lady friend.
The kids, the squad, because yes, they are actually kids, except for Ryan, who's randomly 18, they eventually get to where they can travel outside of their village proper and go on missions, typically reconnaissance and things of that nature. And at one point they return to their village to see it attacked by one of the neighboring towns, and that's where the fires came in that the fat guy mentioned earlier. The weeks pass as the group rebuilds their village after the attack, and they travel out again and come across a town with 3 people that look exactly the same. It's later discovered that this was a jutsu, a technique effect, and one of the 3 is saved and is determined to be a young boy who now stays in Dataku.
Wait, determined to stay as a young boy or determined to be a ninja?
Yes.
It's all that determination.
Yeah.
His heart was filled with determination.
We don't need the Undertale reference. I never even played that game.
Too late.
They then get a mission to the town known as Daeju, rather. While Kimogu goes on his own mission across the sea with his old team. They go through many side quests and events along the way to Daeju, rescue a young girl from Daeju who's Kadia, who is a dragon humanoid of some sort.
Magic practice.
Yes. She is a monstrous humanoid in dragon form, and she is awesome, and she is, yes. Upon returning home...
We made friends.
You guys do that a lot.
Yes, we do.
Upon returning home, they find that Kimogu has still not returned from his mission across the sea, even though it's been so long. And following this, Tsume decides she's going to go off alone because she's too worried to stay and wait.
Supposedly, yes.
Yes. In doing so, she reverse summons
Everyone supposedly, quotation marks.
While doing so, she reverse summons herself and travels to the land, to a realm of tigers.
And I learned how to summon kitties!
Yes.
Instead of being able to ride one, I learned how to summon one.
While she is in the realm of tigers and time passes differently, Shiori and Ryhn cross the sea, get Kadia home, learn some new interesting things about her and her home, namely, being introduced to a small little dragon girl that's ridiculously adorable, known as Molly.
Help with the whole bullshit.
And then, they leave Kadia's village and encounter Chakra wraiths in a nearby forest. And...
Chasing me!
Chasing Tsume. And Tsume has somehow teleported from Nepari, their home continent, to the Tiger Realm, and then back and has landed on Rufone, which is the other continent that they traveled to across the sea.
So what has been like a week for them has actually been like a couple of weeks, like a couple of days for me.
Yep. Once the group is back together, they continue their trek and search for their sensei. And along the way, they come across a rabbit humanoid creature who attacks them. But when she is defeated, rather than trying to run, she is ready to die, and instead the group defend her. Because, yay, the little rabbit.
The magic of Shiori. Shiori is like the person who befriends everything. Ryan is just the person who wants to hit things.
I think the best part of that is I'm pretty sure I'm the one that knocked her out, and then Shiori's immediate response to okay, you're down. You're my friend now. It's like, I've knocked you out, you're my friend now.
You didn't knock her
Now
out, she feigned death.
Oh yeah, that's right, she pretended to die, and so I tied her up and then said, you're my friend now.
Yes.
Yep, that's pretty much what's happened.
Alright,
He threw a Shiori ball at it.
the rabbit creature is known as Marusagi, and the group continue their trek to the town of Rusadana and find their sensei, and he is going on an escort mission to Garokutsu. Yes, this Japanese-based anime, so all the names are fun. Ignore me for butchering half of them, even though I came up with them. Yes. Their sensei
So, like every other RP of a Japanese game ever?
Probably. Their sensei is escorting a young girl by the name of Satomi, whom the group
Hey, friend.
later has some interesting powers of her own. Even though she claims to not be a ninja of any sort, she has healing powers similar to that of Shiori and can talk to animals.
Downside is, she doesn't like the sight of blood.
That too.
Most squeamish medic ever.
Wait, she can talk to animals?
Yes, she can talk to my cat.
I have to learn that.
She can talk to my kitty cat.
I
Okay,
100% require this technique.
Okay, Fluttershy.
She can talk to Shima.
It's not.
No,
technique.
I am the Fluttershy of the group. I fix everybody, and I befriend every animal I find. Especially Bunny Lady.
It's not a technique.
What, she just has magic powers?
It's not a technique. She
This
has.
is Naruto.
Isn't it a feat?
Wait.
It's not a
Wait.
feat either.
Wait.
What
God
is it?
damn it, I just figured her out.
Congratulations.
Did you?
Yes.
What?
No, continue.
What?
Say it.
Say your idea. Go right ahead.
She's one of the tail keepers. Because she's fucking, we're taking her to the village, she's the Six Tails.
No.
No.
No? Damn it!
No!
The only other people we've met with, like, absurd magical powers have been,
The Kages?
well, yeah, but they're all, they all have tailed beasts.
Yes. In this particular story.
Well, not counting the Stone Ninja, the one we ended up facing in the
The
field.
Stone Ninja didn't have any
They're
magical
bloodline
power.
traits.
Yeah.
Ding, ding, ding.
Oh, so she has a bloodline trait that allows her to speak to animals?
That's okay, I can do transfusions.
Are you just gonna just siphon a good chunk of her blood?
No.
I mean, a reasonable amount.
Okay. After that little
I'm sorry, Shiori's slowly turning into Hannibal Lecter.
something.
She wasn't already? She can wield that
You
scalpel
did
like
an
a serious.
You did an autopsy on someone.
There's a forensic examination, thank
You're-
you.
Well,
12
right after
years old!
I'm 15.
wasn't
Okay,
Hannibal
15.
younger when you start going nuts?
Maybe.
Alright.
If anybody in the comments want to sit there and actually fact check that, please go right ahead.
Alright. And, the group continue their trek to Garokutsu with Marusagi, Satomi, and their sensei. And they meet up with another ninja, one that they had met previously, who appears to be related to Satomi somehow, in that this session begins with Satomi having tackle hugged him.
And we're just sitting there going like, what?
Yes.
Well, at least Shima.
Probably Shima
Tsume.
and Tsume is.
No, Shima is just like, sitting there just like, yeah, whatever.
Because cat. Besides the look of, what? Does anyone else have a direct reaction to Satomi tackle hugging this guy who, for all intents and purposes, if I recall describing him correctly, because that was forever ago, he is wearing, like, standard Jonin ninja garb, and a Stetson cowboy hat, and also has an eye patch.
Wait, he's wearing ninja garb and a Stetson?
Yes, he is.
Why? That looks
Okay.
so bad.
I quit.
And also
he
he's
just
wearing...
couldn't decide what side to go with. Cowboys or ninjas?
He's wearing an eye patch too, so he's also got pirate going on.
Well, there was pirates versus ninjas at one point.
Well, yeah.
So he just trifecta.
And also, don't forget the fact is that he has the pack that Shiori took off one of the dead goods that she autopsied.
He has what now?
The pack of supplies, like extra, like kunais and shurikens.
Oh, yeah. Okay.
Because we found him without his pack.
She tackle hugged him, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, is that currently the state of the game?
Yes.
Yep.
Okay, so Shiori's just gonna look, and then tackle hug, Tsume.
What?
I was waiting for that.
What? Everyone else is doing it.
Ryan's not.
Like, what is this? Ryan, wait, Ryan looks at Kimogu. Just like both of them shake their heads.
Just, they look at each other and go, nah.
And Kimogu's standing there with his arms crossed and basically gives you an expression of no.
Like I said, both of them just sat there and shook their heads like, ow.
Ryan's just gonna point to them, it's like, they started it.
Of course, Tsume is just in there going like, what is this? What's going on? Why is everyone hugging?
It's a huggable situation.
Well, Shiori's hugging because that's clearly what they're supposed to do in this moment.
Yes.
Nah.
Do we need to explain this, or would everyone else figure out as we continue?
We'll just let him figure it out.
Okay. Oh, and I would like to point out, possibly at this point, Shima is going to walk over and just, like, flop down on both of us.
Fear the adorables.
I mean, this is a big, like, kitty cat, as in, like, tiger size.
Like multiple 100-pound cat.
Yes. Just going flop.
Oh, God.
Once the hugging shenanigan begins,
Ceases.
and after Shima flops on top of the two younger girls being adorable, the ninja who had been tackle hugged is just like, alright.
God, this crap.
Alright, Satomi, calm down. Yes, I'm fine. Yes, I don't have my pack, but, leave it be for now. Ugh. And Satomi just sort of backs up and gets off of him. Kimogu then approaches the two of them and says, so, I'm assuming there's a connection between you two of some sort?
Yes, lady friends. As I sit there and, like, push Tsume off. No, she not.
And does Shiori let herself get pushed off?
Yeah, sure.
What is going on down there?
I found his keys.
Where were they?
They were in a plastic bag in the box. I told you put them away in the fucking thing.
What box?
The white one.
No one.
The clear one with the lid. With
Nice
the black
dog,
lid.
Nelson. Clap, clap, clap.
Ow! I would have fucking know how.
Okay,
Right.
on this quick tangent,
There were
you lost his
shenanigans.
keys earlier today. So that would just found
panicking
them.
trying to figure out how to fucking get to work because I couldn't find my keys. And for some reason, they've magicked themselves into this fucking container.
It's not magic. You cleaned and you don't
No,
understand
it's
what the world is now.
The world can go fuck itself, apparently.
Okay, can we get back? Can we turn this tangent around and come back into the story?
Yes, please.
Don't make me turn this tangent around. I will do it.
No, we're turning this tangent around already to get back into the story. Don't turn it back around.
Wait, there was a story?
I will turn this bus around and we will go home.
What are we doing? We're playing Naruto. Come on.
It's a joke, God!
Hey,
I will turn this RP around.
you know, there was a point when I was thinking.
Well, technically you could.
There was a point when I was thinking of I was going to do editing work to take out some of these random tangents, but I think I'm going to keep that one.
No, let's just keep it.
Yeah, it just...
Anyway. So, Kimogu is looked at the two girls being adorable, and then Tsume pushed Shiori off.
No, I'm not pushing Shiori off. I'm pushing Shima off. I'm the one that can, like...
Shiori off
I can, like...
boy up. Doing.
Apparently, I must be, like, strong enough to, like, almost bench press Shima, so...
Yeah, you would
Oh,
be.
Shima. I mean, you are wearing, what, those weights that increase strength? Or is it speed?
Both.
Kimogu is just going to basically tap his foot and be like, "Alright, I suppose
Can we
it is time to move on. You were going to..." He looks to the other ninja from before. "You were going to Garokutsu as well, yes?" Yeah. Yeah. I don't know who it was that took my packs, but I'm glad that they just knocked me out and didn't, like, kill me or something.
You got off lucky.
Clearly. Hey, can I have
At
that
least it
sword?
wasn't that strikingly. What? You're talking about the one that's on my back or the one on my waist?
Well, the one on your waist is probably hidden under your cloak, so I
Well,
don't...
it doesn't mean if his arms are out, you're going to see underneath the cloak. Unless he's standing like he's normally standing, but he's in defensive because of, random things and attacking, so it'd be visible if he sees the saber.
Okay, well, I thought we just agreed
Yeah,
that there was no harm, so we figured you would relax, so...
Okay.
He was referring to the sword on your back.
No, I use that. But, pull that saber. You could use this one but I get it back.
Why don't you just give him that sword? Come on!
I like my big sword. I'm not overcompensating.
Yes, you are!
Prove it.
Drop your pants.
I don't want to destroy the world, thank you.
Oh boy.
And you know what? Let's have this conversation in character, because that's funny.
I would assume minus the drop the pants line.
No, let's include it, because it's even funnier.
No, don't.
Okay. Kimogu just...
I honestly would want to see Kimogu's reaction to that comment, and Ryan's comeback.
Kimogu just shakes his head and continues on the trek down the road towards...
Oh, come
Yeah,
on!
we follow.
Yes, follow.
Dora, you had one job, and it was to make it funny.
It is funny, or plenty enough.
Yeah, really. You got all the comedy all yourself there, Kelso.
Haha, victory. Give me my medal.
Here you go.
Go make yourself one.
Does the metal spatula upside the head count?
Yes, that's what I gave him.
No, I already had that from McAllister's, thank you.
Anyway.
But I haven't had a metal tuning fork yet.
Well, you're probably gonna have to use a metal pant there.
No, I've had too many
Because
of that.
he does have like, kind of a big head, you know.
Oh,
Full
yeah.
of all the hot air and stuff.
Man, people have jokes today.
I'm tired. I get slightly vicious.
Slightly? I believe we're having a 3-course meal of razor wire today.
Something like it. Alright. You'll notice I changed the Roll20 map back to the actual map instead of the one we were on before.
Yes.
Oh. Because I'm on the character sheet tab.
Well, then move over to the thing.
Oh, hey, we're almost there.
Yep. It's actually going to be my thoughts that in this story, you guys are going to actually make it there. Granted, you're making it there just before nightfall, but you actually make it into Garokutsu proper this time. Does anyone have anything in particular that they do upon getting here?
I want to take a look around.
Likewise.
Yes. Well,
that's spot or search.
Depends. Are you actively looking for something and people around are going to notice that you're actively looking for something, or are you just going to just casually glance to not draw attention to yourself?
Well, technically you can actively be looking for something, and it's not going to really draw attention because you're coming to a new place for the first time. So people are going to assume you're a tourist.
Now I start poking my heads in things where they're not supposed to be, so...
Do not poke it in things you're not supposed to be. Problem solved.
But
I'll let you roll either one.
I have reasons.
I'll let you roll either one. Search or spot.
Well, I'll just do search, just looking around and see what I see.
Is Ryan or,
I am going to, I'm a little bit away from my keyboard, so you've got to give me a moment to, roll, or write my, roll stuff.
Alright.
Oh! Jeez!
Nice. 25. What about Shiori? Is she gonna look around, or is she just gonna...
So what's around here? No, I mean, like, what are the buildings, I guess?
Yes. So, you have, because I just gave you the map itself. Over on this side to the right, you have what very well looks like a tavern or an inn of the sort. And to the left, you see a collection of what could very well be just like standard homes, sort of lined up like sardines. In the back left, this over here is a Kage house. You know it because it's the biggest building in the village, and that's usually a Kage house.
Mm-hmm.
And then on the right, you have what is like a string of huts, similar to like old medical tents that was used in like the Civil War movies and things. It's like it's basically
it's a medical tent. It's constantly used. It's still being used nowadays, to be honest. It's just a situational item.
It's a somewhat more open, that there are curtains. It's a somewhat more open medical area, and a rather large one at that.
Shiori's gonna, like, make sure it's okay with everyone else, but I think she's gonna wander over there.
Medical supplies.
Well, not so much supplies, but just to see if she can help out with anything. And observe if there's any more, like, capable medical ninjas, see if she can learn anything from them.
Yes,
or just straight up, not even medical ninjas, just straight up doctors.
Medical?
Medical. Go, you know what? Who found your keys? Don't give me any shit right now.
Well, me and Shima are heading off in that direction towards the houses with a 25 and 24.
Alright. So,
what does Ryan see?
Were you looking for anything specific?
Source of informations.
Well, you see basically all that I just described. And, however, a new bit of information that may be interesting to you, you notice that, the ninja from before, Mr. Wears Stetson and eye patch,
indecisive of what team he is on, should have totally been Team Ninja.
Yes.
They make great games.
He heads for the Kage house. Kimogu, Satomi, and Shiori all go towards the medical tents. And are you stealthing to try to sneak away, or are you just going in that direction, Tsume?
I'm just in general going into this direction.
Okay. And basically you see the group split off in 3 different directions as you're just standing there.
Ryan's gonna go to the Kage house because that would probably be the greatest source of direct information.
Alright. So, this is
Because you didn't say there was a library here.
Well, you don't know. You have to actually go and
look around.
I rolled
Walk around?
1.
Well, there's no library in a direct line of sight from where you are, realistically.
if you had a map of the town, maybe. The town layout.
So, first we'll start with Shiori. Shiori, roll me a spot check, please, as you're going towards the medical tents.
Oh boy.
Kogu! He's ODing on us, folks!
No, hold on. Let me find out what my spot is again. 3. Okay. We haven't played in like 3 weeks, so.
Probably longer than that.
Huh? No, that's actually probably more my fault than anybody else's, but. 23.
Ooh!
What? 23? I haven't even done my pre-rolls yet, so.
There's your nat 20 for the day.
Yeah.
Okay, so
Never see another one for the rest of the session.
you're sort of glancing around, and as you make your way towards the medical tents and things, and you happen to glance into the like the doorway to the inn, because it is sort of still late at night. You happen to glance into the doorway at the inn, and you see the back of a rather familiar ninja that you know of, Sora.
Lady friend!
Oh, this will be fun.
Don't tell her about the other lady friend.
She probably already knows about the lady friend. That's why I looked like in an earlier session. I sat there and I looked at Kimogu. I was like, "Ooh, you're in trouble."
Alright. Do you do anything with that information, or do you continue to medical tents?
No, she's gonna actually pause and, like, look, pause and I guess, make her way actually into the inn.
Okay. Sora, for her part, she seems to be conversing with, Kijo.
Explosion Man!
Yes.
Okay.
As you recall, of course, this is
Ryan's
essentially...
brother in destruction.
This is essentially the other 2 of Kimogu's old team when he was a younger ninja.
Right.
And these 3 were senseis to kids in y'all's, in Dataku.
Right.
Sora's like, as you come up, do you make any kind of, gesture? Do you call her directly, or you just walk up to her?
Try to be stealthy.
No, she's gonna... no.
Just go up and glomp.
It's just like,
No, she's gonna actually walk around, like, around the other side of wherever, like, I guess they're sitting at a table, yeah?
Well, yeah, near the doorway to the inn itself.
Yeah, so she's gonna walk to where she can be seen, and just kind of, like, give a small bow. Good evening.
Sora was speaking to Kimogu, and she's like, he will eventually get... Wait, Shiori?
Speaking to Kimogu? He's way over here.
No, she's speaking to...
no, she's speaking to the bomb guy about Kimogu.
Oh,
Yeah.
speaking about Kimogu. I heard speaking to Kimogu.
No, she's
sorry.
speaking to Kijo, and she says, I'm sure he will eventually get... Then her vision turns and looks towards Shiori, and she's...
Speak the devil's name and he shall appear.
She gives a small smile and she says, yes.
Now, who do you expect it to be, Mrs. Bread and Butter?
Will you stop?
Stop! Let this play out! Please!
So
You're not here, you're over there. Go away.
you're
I'm there in spirit.
here.
Why are you
here?
stop? We're on a mission.
We as in your team? Why is your team here?
We're on a mission.
I believe we just explained this.
We just said, on a mission.
Is Kimogu with you?
Yes, ma'am.
Turn around and look.
No, he's off somewhere else.
Yes, they're inside. He's outside.
You can't keep up. Stop interrupting.
At that point, Sora actually leaves the inn and heads outside.
I get a question. Am I going to see what's going to happen?
When Kimogu smacked upside the head.
With, like, since I rolled like a
This
25 and a 24.
I'll stop at that scene as Kijo just sort of looks on as she leaves the room and just... He's still sitting at the table with Shiori still there, and he just sort of puts his head in his hand, his head in his hand. He just great.
Mini face palms.
Yes, essentially. And then we cut to Tsume. Tsume, you were looking around in this general area of the housings to see if you could find anything. Yes.
Correct.
Okay. I don't have a token for them, but that's okay. I'm lazy like that. You find...
RTM, folks.
Shush you. Sort of, in the alleyway along down here. Oh, and as you're looking around, you see that Marusagi actually followed you. By the way.
That's fine. I'm just continuing to sit on Shima and walk around.
You see what appears to be, two younger kids. They're just a hair younger than you are. Probably like 10 or 11. And it's two of them. And they seem to be doing hand signs and practicing to be a ninja. And you notice that you can't quite tell if they're twins or if they're just doing that or what, because they appear to be practicing transforming or transforming into each other. Back and forth.
Right.
We found the source of the cloning from before.
It wasn't cloning from before.
Well, cloning images.
And do you have any sort of reaction to them, or you just walk on past?
I just smile and I guess continue to walk on past.
Okay. As you walk past is when you see Sora come running out of the inn across the way.
And this catches my attention, and I start to focus and watch.
Do you stealth?
I would like to attempt to stealth.
Okay, do so. Move silently. Or hide, rather. Hide.
Hide. Correct. There's that. There it is. My roll for... Well, let's see what Shima's is. Okay. 6 and 15.
So 20 and 14?
Oh yeah, that's a sound you want to hear straight from your DM.
Huh? Oh! I was looking at something totally different. I was looking at a 6 and a 15. That's from Shiori. Okay.
Alright. So, you stealth mode and you hide. And you are watching where Sora is. And Sora, she just comes charging over here to where Kimogu is. And Satomi...
Shima's following.
Oh, is she?
Shiori's following. Yeah.
Alright. Satomi, for her part, is just... She turns, gets one look at Sora, registers who it is, and then bolts into the medical tent. And Sora is just standing there, tapping her foot, and she turns to look to her left, sees Tsume. She meets your gaze.
She even needs to turn?
I just wave. It's like if she sees me, I just sit there and wave and smile.
I just assume she can see me no matter where I'm standing.
Well, yeah, she has Dr. Gun. She's
Yeah, I know.
special.
I just don't know why she needed to turn.
Actually, yeah, with her anger and whatnot, she's actually got it active at this point.
Oh, good.
So she just sort of
Insert the jousting right here.
Now we just wait on Kimogu.
Kimogu sighs, and he says,
It's
Sora,
not what you think.
it's... Why did you have to say that, Kelson? That's literally what I was going to do. You stole my joke. Anyway.
You're welcome.
Yes,
So I tell him to stay quiet and let the DM play the game and not play it for him.
Well, I'm not so great at portraying characters talking to each other, so I'm okay with Kelson doing that. Kimogu starts to speak, and he basically says, "It's not what it looks like." Smack.
Can I just say really loudly for him to hear? I just go, "Ooh, told you so."
And just somewhere in the distance, you hear Ryan goes, "Yeah, for it."
And Sora just, grabs Kimogu's arm and, appears to just grab him, pull him, even though she is smaller, and go back towards the, inn.
I can more see just grabs the back of his shirt and just drags him.
And I start to come over here. I want to see what's going on.
Shiori, as they pass, Shiori, rests her hand on his shoulder and, does a healing spell real quick to to fix the black eye.
It's just eh.
Which it's entirely possible that that's only gonna make her more mad, but... it's
For
Shiori's
some reason,
nature.
I could just see, a acapella group goes...
She did
as they're
punch
passing,
him. She slapped him.
Well, this is Sora we're talking about. She's a brick house.
Well, I don't know.
That's not an invitation. Quit.
But she's mighty. She's
No one can have
Kelson,
any
stop.
conversations over your constant interrupting.
As you do set your hand on to heal Kimogu a little bit, you hear a gentle whisper as Kimogu...
Help me.
No. You hear a gentle whisper as Kimogu says,
Help me.
I'll stay out of this. And Sora, for her part, having clearly heard this, yeah, you better. I'll deal with him for now. You go along and do your mission, whatever it may be.
Shiori's gonna...
I'm following. It's just looking. It's interesting. Ooh, I want to see what goes. I want to see what happens. It's just like that.
Shiori's actually going to follow wherever Tsume goes. She's
You weren't actually going to listen to the teacher and actually stop.
Well, I mean, you're bigger than me. She's gonna glance over her shoulder to see where Marusagi is, and also where I forgot her name again. Satomi, where Satomi went, in the directions to make sure she keeps an eye on where they are or were, and once she's satisfied with that, she's actually gonna follow Tsume. To keep Tsume out of trouble, not for any other reason.
Well, I want to follow them, but they told them just leave it be. Don't follow.
As you do so, you see that Marusagi, having realized that Tsume is not looking among the houses and looking at the other people, she just sort of boing, bounds and is on Marusagi and out of sight.
I believe this is fuck this shit on my point.
And as you look towards the medical tents in the direction where Satomi went, she actually
We see her poking her head out.
Yes,
She's
exactly.
is she gone?
Not quite. She pokes her head out, sort of looks around, registers that they are gone, and sees that Shiori is still outside, at least for the moment. And she actually sort of is beckoning to tell Shiori to come here. Because she has pleading eyes. She's
wait, I'm sorry, which one is this?
Satomi in the medical tent.
Satomi, okay. She's gonna sigh and look at Tsume and says, Tsume, and just go, please, please, please stay out of trouble and or her line of sight.
You know her line of sight is pretty much 360, right?
Directly behind her, but don't ever tell her I told you.
I just in the distance. I heard that.
Wait,
no, you didn't. Shut up.
No, from her.
Wait a minute. Hold
She's got all-encompassing vision, not all-encompassing hearing.
Hold up.
It still would be funny.
Shiori, roll ninja lore to see if you actually know that. See if you know that.
Wouldn't it be medical?
Not for
Alright.
Not for Byakugan knowledge, no.
No, you need you need actual knowledge of the bloodlines and stuff.
Oh Jesus, where's my ninja lore?
In the gutter.
So yeah, you know it well enough with a 19 that is the case with Byakugan.
Yeah. Although she wouldn't know if Sora could do the same thing.
Precisely.
Right. So she's gonna go and see what Satomi needed.
And I guess I'm just gonna look at Shiori, look back at the tavern, look back at Shiori, look at the tavern, sigh, and actually go back to searching for things, clues.
Cool. Alright. So with that, we will jump to Ryan, who had followed, Mr. Indecisive. I have a name for him, but you guys don't know it yet, so I'm not going to say it. He had no reason to tell it to you directly, so. You see that the ninja from before goes inside the Kage house itself. Are you going to follow him directly, Ryan?
Might as well see if I can access the wealth of knowledge. Be a place where I can get some more information.
He means steal books so he can add it to his hoard at home.
Alright. You do see that there is a little bit of a library and books, a lot of books, in the front ways of the entryway to the Kage house, but the ninja, he just passes them on by and goes back into the back. As if he knows
What kind of books are there? What kind of books are there? Subject.
Mostly ninja books referring to medicinal herbs and training, medical training. There's a few books on different summonings. A lot of books that, with the exception of some of the more advanced medical training books, you would probably have access to these books yourself in your library. Now,
Ryan makes mental note of the medical books for Shiori.
Mm-hmm. And you follow through, and as you walk towards the doorway, the ninja steps out in front of you. Do you have reason to be here?
Ryan's gonna look at him with his regular looking face and say, I was wondering if I could have access to some of your storage of knowledge. I didn't see a library or a common place that would house that information, so I thought coming here would probably be the best way to find location or find access to the location.
He gestures to the books in front of him. Do not take any from here, but you are free to look.
Alright. Well, I want to see if there's any books involving bloodline traits specific. First.
Alright. Give me a search.
Let me go through what my probably force... Oh, wait, no, this is search. Never mind, that's all. The only difference between the two is by 1 point.
Woo!
Alright. So you do find a book on bloodline traits. Are you going to search for any kind of bloodline specifically, or just more in general?
The Shining Gun.
Oh, of course.
Why?
Reasons.
Ryan's reasons, yes. So, in looking up specifically things on the Sharingan, you find that, of course, the main town that those Sharingan can be found is Rusadana, which were in previously where you found Kimogu. And, actually, this town has been known to have a sort of alliance with Rusadana in the form of it would, when the guardsmen were injured, it would help to heal them. It appears, according to the books, that the Garokage here is a strong healer, and it's also been known that those in this village had the capability and capacity to implant Sharingans.
Ryan pulls out his book and writes kind of like in his cryptic shorthand this information to have be stored for later. And then he's going to... I'm assuming that's all the information that the book has.
Oh, I know. This Kage is probably going to be a favorite of Shiori's.
Well, then Ryan's going to put the book back and see if there's anything about elemental ninjutsus.
As you start to look, you do find a book that in and of itself speaks of elemental jutsus and basically tells tales of like extremely powerful jutsu users. You're not entirely sure if the details in this book, at least just by looking at it, are real or fake, but you don't get a whole lot of chances to look at it because as you are looking, the ninja from before steps out of the actual Kage office and sees you looking, and behind him is what appears to be an older, actually much older woman. Think somebody like Granny Chio, but without lip response.
Okay.
And she sees you and just gives you a big warming smile. And
that's nothing like her.
But nothing like Chio, no.
Yeah.
For those who would get the reference, less like Chio, more like Jolene minus shotgun.
Yeah.
Yeah. Because of course I'm going to show this to the streaming people, the streaming chat, and they'll get this reference. Anyway, so does Ryan do anything with that?
Filet comes over and offers a hand. It pretty much does the whole hello, the respectful, use title, kind of the whole deal.
She smiles, shakes her hand. You notice that she has a much stronger grip than her body you would believe someone with her kind of stature would. And she smiles. Welcome. Are you here to help with the medical training in those injured?
Unfortunately, it is not my specialty in my repertoire of skills.
I see. Well, enjoy your time here, and feel free to have a look around as you need. there's nothing that we have to hide here.
Ryan kind of turns and looks at the books. You have an interesting collection here.
I do, don't I? That actually wasn't mine, that was my nephew. He was the one that brought all these books in here. Apparently he thinks that people who visit Kage houses like to have small libraries.
Well, it's useful to have information on when you need to have for reference for information that's been gathered or received.
She gives you a smile, and the other ninja from before just is sort of waiting you to come with him to leave the Kage house, or at least he is. Are you going to follow or stay with the books?
Would you have a problem with me coming back and perusing your collection of information later?
Of course not, of course not.
Maybe down the line we could play a game of chess.
Perhaps. I'd have to dig the old chessboard out. Might be buried.
Okay, I don't think I have this on thing, but could we say Ryan has like a pocket version of chess? Like one of those kind of like carry boards, always on hand?
Sure, why not?
Then, Ryan's going to go. Don't worry, I always keep one on hand. Just pulls that out slightly from his cloak, and then slides it back in.
Bag of holding.
It's a cloak of holding in this case.
She smiles and nods and says, "Perhaps. I have some more paperwork to go through, though, unfortunately."
The banes of being a leader.
And with that, we'll cut back to Tsume.
We're going back to Tsume? Okay.
Yes.
So, Tsume, after the shenanigan that was Sora, you go back over to the houses and take a closer look around, and you notice that Marusagi has jumped to the
She's
top
up on the roof.
Yeah.
I just like wave at her.
She's not hiding, she's just hanging out on the roof. She likes to be
Like I
hiding.
said, just waving at her.
Alright. So are you going to...
Like I see you.
Are you going to look for anything more specific, or...
Yeah. Yeah.
In the words of Dali's group, secret messages.
Do-do-do.
Secret tunnel.
Alright.
Secret phone. Oh.
Alright. So... I don't know how well...
Would that be... I think that would be search.
Yeah, I don't know how well I'm going to be able to track what's going on with, like, Shiori while doing yours, so... some of this is going to have to be coming out into the open. Unfortunately.
Oh, okay.
You can do hers and then, like...
Well, yeah, that's what I was going to do, but I was just saying that it'd probably be better spoke than typed. At least for the recording.
Ah. Okay.
Oh, I see.
Oh, I think so.
Actually, although with specifics, I don't think it's too bad to say what you were doing. That message that you typed there doesn't portray anything of what you're actually doing. I mean, I'm sure the others...
Okay, well, I'm doing stuff as in, like, I'm searching for stuff about missing people.
Okay.
Because there is this whole plot line going on that apparently there's some group going around stealing people.
Yep. They are.
Which wasn't in the recap. Shame on the DM.
It wasn't in the recap, no. But it's there.
It's there now. It's just...
Convoluted parties, or plots.
I couldn't figure out a way to reveal it in the recap without giving more information on what it was. So, assuming.
Yeah.
Anyway, so are you looking for perhaps a guard to ask, or just general information looking around?
Yes. Yes. Looking for a guard.
Alright. Yeah,
For some guarded information.
there's a guard posted that you can find. There we go.
Alright, well, I guess I'm gonna make my way. Top giant kitty. Not hiding at all or being stealthy.
No,
Just,
the
just
guard.
jump down from the building inside. Hey, I got a question for you. Oh my god, it's a giant cat.
We're not on the roof. We were on the ground, walking around.
No, just the whole suddenly cat.
Huh.
Who's driving? Suddenly bear's driving.
It's like he looks one direction, he looks away, looks back again. There's me and Shima. Be like, hi.
The guard actually nods when he sees the two of you, and he says, That's
The giant cat's like common occurrence here?
No. He's just like, that's a powerful looking pet you have there.
She's not a pet, she's my friend.
He gives you a smile, says, of course. Can I help you?
Yes, I have a question. Do you know where I can get information about possible missing peoples, or about this one group? Because we know the group of the people that are supposedly stealing people, right?
Yes, we do. I need to check to make sure of names so that we can mention it on stream. Because I did type it at one point.
And then we let our in-house Japanese person pronounce it.
Yes. Maybe I wrote it at some point. We'll just say that you said it and I'll find it later.
Yeah, and you'll just like paste it on the screen. Just like, it's this.
Yeah, I'll find it.
It's all.
I'll find it. And put
Insert
it in
name here.
I'll find it in the editing and put it in
Super professional stream.
there. Yes.
Always the best kind of stream.
Wait, we're professionals? Shit,
Yeah.
I've been doing it wrong this whole time.
So you say that, and the guard just sort of he blinks, clearly as if he knows of the groups that you're talking about, and he says, yes, I know of the group, I do. However, there haven't been any people disappearing from here because of that group here recently.
What do you mean by that?
He sort of looks around as if there's any other guards nearby, which there aren't, strangely enough. And he says, well, I probably shouldn't tell you this, but, especially with you being an outsider and all, but, it has been thought that one of the people in that group was originally from here.
Ah.
And, very shifty-eyed. I do actually know where he lived.
Oh, you do?
He's not there now,
Ah.
obviously, but
Oh, of course not. No.
Of course, he's been there the whole time.
Shh. Don't know that yet.
I'm guessing.
Okay. So, probably wouldn't be too much to ask where, he used to live.
yeah, I can, I suppose I can direct you there, but you didn't hear it from me.
Is there, anything you can tell me about him?
He was a good ninja. Not very powerful, but a good ninja nonetheless. Well, at least that's what we all thought.
Alright.
he sort of directs you to one of the houses. This off down the path this way.
Okay, guess so. I'd say thank you very much. And I guess I'll head that way.
Alright. And with that, we will jump to Tsume. Or, Shima. Shiori. Darn it. Words.
Third time.
Yes. Third time's the charm. I am good at this, guys. Wait, I just quoted Dally. Anyway. Oh, crap. Imagine if Dally says that while she's DMing something. Anyway. Yes. So, to Shiori. Satomi sort of pulled you into the tent, and you see that there's quite a few people that are lined up on the individual cots. Most of them completely unconscious. Some are awake, but they don't really appear to be moving very much. And you notice that quite a few of them have, like, the sort of patch, the bandage work that's done over someone's eyes. Like, if they have eyes infections or messed up eyes or whatever, kind of that. A lot of them have that going on. And even one of them has a bandage over his eyes and bandages that's over the entirety of his arm. And there's a medic there, a medical ninja there, and he just sort of looks on to the two of you and says, whatever healing we can possibly do with normal medical training has not been able to get anywhere to help recover these peoples. Their eyes, and in some cases their arms, have been damaged in some sort of vicious attack of some sort. We were hoping someone with more medical prowess, he uses that term loosely because he knows, of course, that Satomi doesn't have formal training. And we were hoping that someone of a better knowledge and better capabilities would be able to figure out what's going on here.
Dun-da-da, Shiori to the rescue!
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking too.
And Satomi, for her part, sort of looks down at you and she says, yeah, even my, I guess, in-blood prowess with medicinal stuff, I know I needed a true trained medical ninja to help me out here. So, you go that way, I go this way? She's referring to, the line of people that are hurt. Jerry?
I'm sorry. I was trying to look through my techniques for something, but I guess I don't have it. What am I doing? I apologize.
You start at one end, she starts at the other, you guys both meet in the middle.
Yeah, sure. Let's do that. So, treat injury?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, God. How many action points for a straight-up reroll?
Action points don't give you a reroll. It does give you a dice increase.
I know I can
increase, but
a d6 increase, but I rolled a 1 straight up.
Well, critical fails and critical successes don't always apply when it comes to skill checks.
Okay, well, damn. I wish I had a way to reroll.
Besides, spending an action point would, I've been using it that it sort of discounts a critical failure unless it's an attack.
Yeah, I think I'll bump an action point and give it a d6.
Okay.
14.
Alright. So, You're doing a treat injury up at the guy, one of the guys that's up on the top, and you're sort of able to tell that he seems alright physically, for the most part, except for his eyes. There is a ton of, like, bandages and medicinal herbs that's been used to help protect his eyes, and with your treat injury and sort of chakra-oriented nature, you're able to realize that whatever has affected his eyes is, at least in chakra, in nature. And it's super powerful.
Okay. So there's nothing I can do about that right this second?
Not with just a treat injury. Now you could,
Okay.
Theoretically, since chakra control goes into medicinal training and things of that nature, you could try to do a chakra control check to see if you could, like, either siphon the chakra away from his eyes to see what kind of chakra it is, or maybe see if that would help, or you could roll chakra control to try to, like, get a better grasp on where it came from. Essentially, chakra control could help you.
Yeah. Okay. Chakra control is somewhere. Oh, it's the top. Okay. 25.
Ooh, nice.
That's a
Not
little
as good
better.
as it could have been. I have a plus 14 there.
Yeah. Okay. So, are you trying to identify the nature of the chakra, or are you trying to, like, siphon it out to heal him?
I can't do both on one roll, can I?
You could, but you're not necessarily going to get as much out of it knowledge-wise if you did it that way.
Well, I want to know what it is and where it came from.
But you also want
Because
to
maybe that'll help me determine how to but I also want to treat him as well, so...
Okay.
Well,
Yeah,
So, can I treat him? Can I like, learn what this is and then make another roll to treat him?
Yeah.
Okay, I'll do that then.
So...
Maybe I can get a little bit of a bonus by knowing what I'm dealing with.
So, with... You're sort of trying to identify the nature of the chakra that's messed him up. And it seems strange at first, but you realize that the chakra that is messing him up is the reason it was so hard for the other ninjas to figure out is that it is his chakra. So it's like the chakra of his body has been, like, short-circuited. But at the same time, it's also got an air about it that is not natural. It's almost like, to put it in perspective, it's almost like a Jinchuriki chakra, or a demonic chakra. It's just wrong.
Interesting.
It's also his, strangely enough. Laugh
What
all
are
you
you
want.
giggling about over there?
nothing.
Okay.
Do you have an idea what it is, Knives?
Yeah.
PM
Not
me.
gonna say anything. Nope.
PM me. Anyway, you can roll another check to try to pull it out of him.
Yeah. What tiny squish creatures? Hush, baby. Yeah, I know. Do I get a bonus for knowing what this is?
Oh yeah, you did. But I did it on my side.
Oh, okay, that's fine. I'm okay with that.
Alright. So, yes. You sort of just siphon out of him, and he was one of the ones that was, not quite unconscious, and you slowly siphon it out and feel like this very evil chakra. It's very dark, but you just sort of you're able to push it away and push it away from him, and he slowly starts to wake up.
Okay. Alright, so she's gonna, I guess, check him over, for anything else that's, extremely wrong. So, does he gain, any use of his eyes or hands or anything?
Yeah, he's slowly getting...
As he wakes up?
Yeah, he's slowly getting his motor functions back, but it's kind of it's not quite atrophy, but it's close to it, so he's not going to need any, intense physical therapy to get going again. He's just going to need some time.
Right. Okay.
He's just getting his faculties back.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
So, do you move on, and since you did that roll there, you can sort of see and start to realize that all of these people, as you're going down the line, have that same sort of effect going on. And since you rolled it so well the first time, if you want to heal them all the same way that you did the first one, you can go ahead and do that. And as you're doing so, you see that Satomi, poor little Satomi, is at the other end of the hall, or other end of the hut, and still
in the first one.
Yes.
Poor thing.
And you see that she sort of sees what you do and sort of gets a better grasp on it, and too bad you can't actually see Chakra, otherwise it would be cool. But she gets a little bit more confidence and is working towards needing to do what she's going to do. And you come along down further towards the middle, and you get to the guy with the messed up arm as well as eyes. I'm assuming you're going to treat him the same way, or would you want to roll a treat injury to see what's wrong with his arm?
Yeah. I'm gonna just roll treat injury.
Yep.
19.
Nice.
God, I'm getting such fucking middling rolls, but my boosts are carrying me.
That's kind of what happens in D20 Modern. At least in 3.0.
Yeah, I know.
So, yeah. As if it wasn't hard to figure out really at all, his arm is completely broke. It's been sort of splinted and patched to where it's not just hanging limply, but the bones and tendons in his muscles and his arms are just gone.
Ouch.
And he's completely
I know for a fact there's no way I can deal with this right now.
Not really, no.
I do not have anything close to the best of the right what do you call it?
Materials, chakra, ninjutsu.
Knowledge. Experience.
No, but I have techniques later on that can help me heal bone and tissue like that, and I just don't have it.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
I can completely, you could take your arm off and I could grow it back for you, but I just don't have the ability to do that right now.
Oh, that's quite handy.
Yeah, go fuck yourself.
Alright. So, you see,
You walk face first into that one.
Are you going to do the same sort of chakra siphoning thing to pull it out of him?
Yeah, I think so.
First, put him under anesthesia.
Why would I need anesthesia?
His arm, so he doesn't feel the pain. Because that would hurt.
Can I roll pharmaceuticals then?
Yeah, we're gonna put you on drugs.
I have drugs.
We're just gonna numb your whole arm for now.
15. Moderately okay drugs.
Alright, yeah.
Okay.
They're gonna feel happy.
And then, oh jeez. That's the chakra roll.
Wow. So yeah, he was completely unconscious, and you start to siphon and pull the chakra out. And
he wakes up screaming, and you lose consciousness.
Actually,
I lose consciousness, like harvesting mandra root.
Actually, kind of.
No, not lose conscious. It's just like you lose concentration. And
concentration.
Slip up.
You're siphoning the chakra to pull it out of him. He was completely out cold. But as you start to pull it away, he bolts up, and the arm that was broken for all intents and purposes just lashes out in your general direction. Give me reflex.
Oh god, my reflex. It's not awful.
Do I have, like, spidey senses for Shiori if, like, she gets hurt or anything?
Meh.
Okay.
Just wondering.
You have what now?
If I have spidey sensories, like, if, like, Shiori gets hurt, would I, like, get this, like, weird feeling?
No.
Like, something's not right.
You don't have to, because, you were probably, as you were training and working with the ninjas and stuff like that, or not training, but you were helping to heal them, you had started at the top and worked your way down, and got about halfway to about right here before you got to the guy with the broken arm. And as you start to siphon his chakra to help heal him, he bolts upright, wakes up, slams you across the jaw with his effectively broken arm, and since the husk had just curtains, you go flying back this way.
Oh, somebody's a dead fucker.
And
Okay.
you don't even have to have any spidey senses. You see Tsume, you see Shiori come flying out of the hut.
Does Ryhn?
I was just like, you're inside.
Well, he was. Technically at that point, he's following the other ninja.
We don't know what you could have been doing. She could have been doing at the same time. We would have to see. What does the DM say?
What I was asking.
Right.
Let me check this out.
I'm okay with both of you having seen this. So.
And with that, I'm jumping off Ashima.
And Ryan's taking full sprint with sword in hand.
How much damage do I take from this?
Take...
I am, like, instantly, like, next to you. To her. Why are you going in there?
6.
6 damage? Okay.
Alright. Ryan, you come charging into the, medical ward, sword drawn, huh?
Sword at the ready.
Sword at the ready.
No, you said...
Well, either way. You come sword drawn and ready, and you get to the medical wings. You see, the cot where the guy with the broken arm was. His cot has been knocked over and he's lying on the floor, unconscious. Again. And the medical person that had needed help previously is just looking on like, huh? What?
Just like, oh gosh, the giant man with a sword. What is going on?
Yeah, exactly.
Starts freaking out.
What was that noise?
And you see Satomi down in the bottom corner, still very concentrating, trying to help the guy at the bottom of the row of people.
I'm going to, since I basically almost with my speed movement, basically teleport next to Shiori. I'm going to say go are you okay? Mind you, I am grumpy right now, and I am off of Shima. I'm not happy.
You just watch go flying out of a building. I believe okay is not in the vocabulary.
I am asking Shiori, thank you.
You like Ghost?
Okay.
Ghost?
No, I'm awake.
Okay, well I asked you a question.
I'm sorry.
Are you okay?
I'm fine. Just caught me off guard. It's okay. She gets up and brushes herself off and notices she's got a couple of scrapes and stuff. And she just kind of shakes her head.
And with that, I'm going to go storm in.
No.
And Shiori's trying behind, no, stop.
No, she runs in front of pretty much in front of both of them and between.
I'm just gonna look at Ryan and be like, "What are you doing? What did you do to him?" Noticing the guy is off the cot and stuff. You're like, "What did you do to him?" Scolding Ryan.
Nothing. Yes.
No one's doing anything.
Then relax and go away.
Ryan's just gonna stand by the door and just keep an eye on what's going on.
It's relax, you're scaring the poor people here. You're big and giant and scary. Yeah, the medical ninja that's next to the guy that's unconscious on the floor, freaking out, going what is going on?
Yeah.
It's no way, you're freaking him out.
Well, the kitty cat's not doing much better either.
Oh no, it's just I'm still in grumpy mood, not happy, what's going on.
Alright.
Okay.
What happened?
So, I was trying to fix him. There's contaminated chakra in, as far as I can tell, most of them. That's what the main issue is here.
Contaminated chakra.
Well, I mean, it's not outside chakra, it's just their own, but it's attacking them. And
Paralytic chakra.
I was trying to siphon the worst of it off, and he lashed out, even though he has an extremely broken arm that shouldn't even be able to move. And he apparently hits a really, really, really big, I don't even know what. You remember that lightning elemental? That thing hit hard. She just kind of rubs her shoulder a little bit, a sore spot or whatever, and goes, okay, I want to try this again.
And at that point, you hear what basically amounts to a crash of some sort, and a person just slamming through wood and brick and landing on the ground. It's towards the lower part of where the healing hut, where the huts are, and Satomi is closest to the sound, and she goes running down to see if she can help. And
I guess we go investigate.
Yeah.
Even before you get down there, she's already looking back up towards where the rest of you were, and she's like, guys, and you find Kimogu having crashed through the wall at the edge of the tavern, and
hit the medical tent.
He hit the edges.
Ryan just kind of bend down and look at him and was you put your foot in your mouth, didn't you?
Ryan, he just looks in your general direction, and he's just... You can tell his facial expression is he wants to say, shut up. But he cannot move.
But also...
What was that last part?
Wait, can we see the hole that's inside, that's going into the tavern?
Oh yeah. It's
Can I
decidedly
look
Kimogu shaped.
Yes, can I look in, like, peek in and stuff, and, like, try to find Sora, and be like, good job! With, like, thumbs up.
You see Sora, Byakugan fully activated, arm extended, and in a fighting stance. And then she relaxes.
I just look at smile like, good job.
Impressive precision on this hole.
It's a...
Exactly as Dalred said, Kimogu shaped.
It's supposed to be for comedy effect because holes don't usually go like that. They usually are, like, round and odd shape.
Well, yeah.
Not really exact image
It's
of the
not-
person.
Okay, fair. It's not. We're not too much into the slapstick in this particular story. I've had too many RPs here recently that have been very slapsticky. So yeah, it's Kimogu's size, but it's basically a hole.
Oh. I was just adding to the joke, it's like, nice position on
Is
this
Shiori
hole.
gonna come down here and check out, like, Kimogu?
Yeah, absolutely, she is.
Then move your
I'm
Ruka
sorry,
baby cat.
Yeah, I haven't
I
moved
got it.
yet. I'm sorry. I got it. All good.
Ryan's just gonna step into the hole.
Whoosh, Shiori.
What does Mr. TNT over here say?
I think he's on the floor laughing his butt
Is
off.
it gonna be treat? Is it gonna be treat injury to check him over? Okay. 22.
Alright. So Kijo.
I'm sure he's not hurt, but
Kijo, for his part, is he's just sort of sitting at the table, like shaking his head. He appears to have probably been doing this the whole time.
Like, don't say it, don't say it, don't say it, you had to say it.
Pretty much, yep. And Satomi Satomi and Shiori looking over Kimogu are able to find that, he seems to be paralyzed. He's not able to move. There's little tiny pinpricks across what would effectively be the chakra nodes and sections of his body that are chakra. Basically, the reason he's paralyzed is his chakra signature has been sort of disrupted. You can pretty much do either let it heal back up with time, or try to roll a chakra control like before and fix it directly.
Is your chakra control, by the way?
It's 14.
14. Okay, yeah, I think I'm gonna fix him.
You have
Can
me
I-
beat at one
Can I
point.
take a sec to can I study the thing, like what the actual
Hold on, I gotta
basically
study you
she's
before I
just
help.
trying to- Basically, as she's going to heal him, she's looking at how accurate on the chakra nodes
Oh,
that
yeah.
Sora was.
Dead center. All of them.
Very. I can't. It's just like
Extremely precise.
Good job.
You're seriously studying him before you heal him?
No, she's studying as she heals him.
Yeah.
Yeah, ridiculously precise.
Oh, heal. Ooh, look at this one. Heal.
Okay, cool.
Because I wish I could take a picture of this.
He slowly.
It
She
specifically
makes
says
him-
out Deathman.
He slowly starts to try to get some of his movement back. Satomi, for her part, is just like, "Are you okay? Are you? Did you fix it?" And then he just sort of shushes her mouth with his hand and then pushes her away. And she's
For some reason, I just see... All I can imagine is an empty cup fly through the hole and nail Kimogu and have him sound as the whole...
Thunk.
Should have had a V8. Thunk.
well, he doesn't thunk her upside the head. He just sort of puts his hand.
No, I meant a cup
No,
that
coming
through the
from
hole.
out of the hole as he's touching her.
Oh yeah, he just pushes her away. And Sora, for her part, it's like she's just coming off of an adrenaline high, and she's... I feel better.
Good job, 10 out of 10.
Ryan just says he's walking past. Ryan's just gonna say as walking past her to go over to Mr. Boomstick over here, saying, "You probably should have some tea. It helps relax."
I tried that. Didn't
Not
work.
strong enough tea then.
With them two, not really.
Shiori's just gonna kind of lean in very quietly. What did you say?
All the wrong things.
You.
Was trying to explain things. She would not listen.
Yeah, no, that's kind of how that works.
Relationships have never been my strong suit, okay?
Flowers. Hundreds of flowers. For the rest of your life. That would make up for this.
As no fury as a woman scorned.
Does Ryan say that out loud?
Just as he takes a seat right next to Mr. Boomstick.
Sora smacks you on the back of the head.
Oh!
It's like, what? It's true!
Yes.
She just proved it.
Yes.
But you never say it out loud.
I was just...
Tactfulness is not Ryan's strong suit.
No, it's not. I just wish a little bit of communication before things progress into something that they shouldn't be. And then she sort of
Ryan's gonna go, and so far in our village, that's an impossibility.
She sort of takes a sideways glance out of the hole and sees where Satomi is starting to stand back up. And having met her gaze, Satomi just sort of shrinks back. Like, eh. And Satomi is just... hi? And...
It's like, can I like move up next to Shiori and like point at her and like mouth, she is a friend. She is nice.
Friend.
Who are you telling who is a friend?
To Sora. They're like, she is friend. She is actually nice. Talk to her.
Satomi is friend, not food.
So you're telling Satomi that Sora is a friend.
No, I'm standing next to
No, the
Tome
other way
to
around.
Sora saying, don't eat her. She is a friend. Talk to her.
No.
Have lovely conversations.
I planned on it.
No.
No.
Alright.
Shiori is going to continue to go and attempt to heal people.
Yeah.
So,
They get flung out of buildings again.
hopefully not, but no one can say.
Heal people except the guy with the arm.
No, she's gonna heal him too.
Restrain people with broken arms, then heal.
She's gonna look at Sora and go, "Can I borrow you for a minute?"
Look at Sora?
And then I'm just gonna sit there and be like,
Yeah, it's Sora.
Yeah.
Like, she gets an idea and goes, "Can I borrow you?"
okay, can. Does Sora come outside?
Sora sighs, says, "You want me to help you with those in the huts that have the corrupted chakra. I get it."
I need to restrain people with corrupted chakra.
She looks at the she kind of like gestures to the hole in the wall and she goes, I don't like being punched through buildings.
I won't do that to you. I have no reason to.
I didn't mean you. She goes, I didn't mean you.
Oh,
But you have wonderful, apparently, paralysis
Yeah.
to certain parts.
shoved you
Take that as you will,
through a
folks.
doorway, huh?
Yes, and I want them to wake up so I can beat them over the head.
No beating of patients. They're sick.
But
Well,
when
see-
they get better, they won't be a patient anymore, and then I can make them a patient again.
No. Next time you get sick, I'm gonna smack you over the head with a pillow. But just
Like, she wants to say, like, something, like, hard, just like, hello.
something, and then she just goes pillow.
I will beat you with a pillow-strapped wiffle ball bat.
No.
Sora,
But does Sora come outside?
Sora actually walks up and steps through the little hole that she made. Kimogu just gives her space, and
Okay. Can I, like, grab, what's her name's hand?
Satomi.
Yes. I want to grab her hand and then go grab, Sora's hand and be like, friend!
To try to make Sora and Satomi friends.
Yes, like, shake hands! It's just like, come on. It's just like, while I'm sitting there holding both their hands, like, come on, shake.
What are they, dogs now?
No.
No, I'm trying to get them to relax and realize, oh hey, this ain't the enemy.
Satomi, she shrinks back, but Sora just rolls her eyes and relaxes and shakes her hand.
I like how I like clap my hands. It's like, yay, see? Now I can have lovely conversations and talk all about Kimogu and how much of an idiot he is.
And be friends.
Kimogu does that sort of the,
Like,
I'm
open
about-
mouth, like, what? What?
no, he does that, I'm about to say something, and then closes his mouth and shuts up.
Thank you for throwing me under
I
the
just go and
bus.
pat his head, like, good.
And Sora will give a glance to Shiori, and then sort of look over to Tsume for a second, then back to Shiori, and gives a smile, and then gestures towards the medical tent with Shiori, and goes, "Come on, let's go."
What? Was there something that I didn't see there? What? I'm just like, look at Shiori, it's like, what was that all about?
I have no idea.
You're a magical ninja, come on.
I mean, mostly magical.
Okay.
Okay.
Through the hole you hear, magical enough.
Rainbows.
Alright, so yeah, she's gonna go back into the tent.
And I'm going to hop on Chima and...
And I'm just gonna make, like, a random...
What, treat injury or child control?
You can continue with that. If anything interesting happens with me, you can mention it in the PMs.
Oh yeah,
or something.
I'm gonna hop back to Tsume now for her scene. But yeah, Sora goes with you to try to help with the medical training or the medical stuff. Satomi, she's there, but she sort of gives
A wide berth.
a wide berth a bit, but she does still try to help. And then Ryan can have his discussion with Boomstick in a second. Tsume,
off to the house, da-da-da.
off to the house we go. Now he gave you sort of a general direction of where the house was and which one it was and things of that nature. And this town isn't super huge and super busy, so it's pretty easy for you to find out where you needed to go to directly. How do you approach said house?
I probably want to sit there and, like, take a look, just, like, look along the street and see if I notice anything unusual about it. Just sit there, like, looking at the house from the street.
Yeah, it's not necessarily unusual too much, but you do notice...
Like, is someone actually, like, living there, or has it been, like, abandoned, or what?
Condemned.
It looks to be as you actually do see, like, it doesn't look as well kept as some of the other houses around it. The paneling and stuff is a little bit more faded and things like that. It looks not as well kept. However, it does appear that there is someone living here, or at least there should be, as there is a small, probably 7 or 8 little girl that's sitting on the porch playing with one of the, little, she's playing with a toy. I don't know exactly what kind of toy. The first thing that popped in my head was, the cup string ball things. She's just like...
Oh, just, trying to get the ball in the cup.
Yep.
Does she notice me standing outside the house on top of a giant kitty that is orange?
Are you making any attempt to hide?
Nope.
Okay, then no. She's just with the ball and just click, click, click. Huh? Looks up, sees Tiger, eyes get real big, and she hops down from the porch.
Oh my god, it's so frozen.
She hops down from the porch, tosses the ball cup toy down onto the ground, and just comes charging over your way.
Oh, hello.
And it should be noted that since Shima is an adult tiger and she's only 8 years old, she's literally, from Shima's perspective, Shima could literally bite.
Eye to eye.
She's like eye to eye. Shima could bite and take most of her upper torso and head in one chomp, chomp, chomp.
No, actually, if that was the case, she would actually be able to fit her head inside Shima's mouth.
Yeah. For size, we'll say that she is, so it's just... She's relatively, small and petite, but... Yeah. Size comparison.
Just sit there and go oh, hello.
Hi! Is this your kitty? It's a very pretty kitty.
Thank you. Yes, it is. Do you live here?
Mm-hmm. Yep.
Do you live with your parents?
Sort of looks around. Well... I live with my grandma.
Your grandma?
Mm-hmm.
She lives in there?
Yep. Are you a ninja?
Yes. Yes, I'm a ninja.
Whoa. Do you know any cool tricks?
Yes?
Like what?
Well... Oh, let's see, what can I do? Oh, I have a couple that are really cool, but I don't know if I can pull them off.
Just wait and see if you can try something.
Yep, I know. Let's do... I want to do something simple.
What are you doing?
Ice claws.
That's kind of what I expected you to do.
Yeah, well, it's simple and stuff, and kind of slightly something easy for me to do. If not, I was going to do, the hair guardian.
Yeah. Alright, so roll your perform on ice claws.
Yeah. DC is 13, and I need to roll a ninjutsu. And my nin is 12.
Was it a 13?
The form requirements is it's 2 ranks with the DC 13.
Yeah. You rolled a 1, but you can spend an action point and get it. You're not using it for real combat, so...
Yeah, so, okay.
You don't even have to bother to roll the action point.
2. Eh.
Okay, you got it, though. So do you do anything special with it, or are you just like Wolverine and
Well, yeah, I just like hold out my hand and just like ice forms claws and stuff on it.
Oh, pretty. Her eyes are all sparkly.
Good question. Is there a person living here before?
Her eyes go from sparkling to being sad, and she's... Yeah. My daddy, but he's gone.
Oh, what happened to him?
She sort of looks around and whispers very, very softly, "No one will tell me."
Do you think I can speak to your grandmother?
Mm-hmm. Instant happy.
It smiles. Well, thank you.
And then she just sort of...
You ever heard of mood whiplash? I swear to God, that's what this kid is.
Yeah, she
In
is.
pure addendum.
She smiles and then scampers back over towards the house. And she's, Granny, someone wants to talk to you.
I'm gonna get off of Shima and like get rid of my ice claws.
You're then...
I just imagine it goes like, the little girl goes, Granny!
There's a
Suddenly baritone, Granny!
No.
That would have been fucking away.
So the little girl goes scampering back inside, and she sort of leaves the doorway open as she runs back inside.
I'm just gonna like wait outside. I'll like respectfully and just like kind of like look around, just looking at things.
Okay. So it takes a little bit, but you sort of hear her before you see her. You hear like the scuffling of feet. You know, someone who's not near as strong as they used to be, and there's a sort of as a wooden cane is tapping at the ground as she's walking up, and you are presented with an elderly woman with like she has the same sort of hairstyle you got going on, little boof, lots of hair, and she's
it's technical, the hairstyle.
She's got a small like wooden cane, and whereas the Kage was similar to Jolene without the shotgun, this is not a pony, but this is totally Granny Smith.
Hair for bluntness all over the place. Hair for bluntness all over the place.
Kinda. And she's... Oh, hello.
I'm gonna sit there and bow and be like, hello.
Are you here to date my grandson?
She goes, I suppose you're one of those folks that are looking for my boy, huh?
Well, I'm just curious about him. I'm not particularly looking for him. It's just, I heard some things about him, and
I'm looking for him, yes.
That possibly he might or may not be with a group that is somewhat kind of important to me.
Mm-hmm. I'd really have to talk to Benlow again and get him to shut up. Anyway.
Was that the guard I talked to?
You don't know that.
Well, out of character.
Yes.
Okay.
She's just...
I'm just gonna sit there and be like, I'm sorry if I'm sorry.
No.
Who again? A big blabbermouth.
No, honey, you're fine. Many people have been coming here looking for my son. Unfortunately, I do not have any idea where he is.
Real bullshit check.
If you want to roll sense motive, Tsume.
Half tempting. What is sense motive? Charisma?
Wait, no.
I think it's a wisdom.
Is it wisdom?
I think so.
So I don't have sense motive on here.
Shiori's got it. Sense motive is wisdom, yes.
Hold it. So mine, since wisdom is +3. Nope, I can't tell anything. With an 8.
No bullshit detected.
Anyway,
she's telling you, she doesn't seem to be
What
lying. She has no reason to.
Yeah.
She's telling you what you perceive to be the truth.
Okay, I was just, curious. Because I'm actually looking for the group that he might know of, and if I could find him, I was gonna ask questions about it.
She says the name of the group. Insert name here.
Insert name here.
Yes, that very famous insert name here group.
Yes.
Yes.
They're wanted everywhere. What's the name of that group? Insert name here group. Every poster just says insert name here, and everybody's been treating it like a Mad Lib.
Yes.
Just cross it out and put that rough group.
She very bluntly and very clearly just names that group, like, boom.
Yes.
Why can't I just see, like, the name of this one is Episode 1, Insert Name Group here?
Who knows?
Or no, but Episode 1, Insert Clever Title here.
So, I'm prepared for these things. Not really. She says the name and you're,
I kind of like, yeah, that's the group.
I keep telling him he shouldn't hang out with those people, but he never listened.
Do you have any ideas where you might have known where he went to hang out with them?
She sort of, there's a moment as her, like, elderly gaze is studying you. And she's
detecting bullshit.
Honey, if you go looking for them right now, the different people in that group will just tear you to shreds.
I need to find that group. Like, I'm like, serious, it's like, I need to find these people.
It's dangerous.
To go alone, take this.
Stop. I know it's dangerous stuff. I'm looking for someone, and last thing I know is they were taken by this group.
Well, you're at least going to take some friends with you, right? Not
Yes.
go alone.
Friends in relative terms.
Yes.
I can tell you where he was when he last contacted me. Because the boy's got to talk to his mom every now and then, right?
Yes. Yes.
Okay. She is going to give you a name of a town. Nitusu. To the south. through the desert.
Okay, so I went to like check and look at the map, and then I realized, oh wait, I have to wait until the game map changed to the map to see where it's at.
I can change it real quick if you want me to.
Sure, why not? So to the... Oh, okay, I see the thing. Okay.
Yep. She says to the south through the desert. The map currently showing for you shows the desert, but the bottom half is completely grayed out.
Yes.
For you guys to
So all I see is just like start of desert. That's
Yep.
it.
Start of desert, and it is in the south.
Indeed it is. Be like, okay, well, thank you very much for your information. I'm sorry for bothering you again. And I like bow again.
Okay. Alright. So, do you head back to Shima and start to leave?
Yes. Well, Shima's like sitting next to me, but yes,
Yeah,
we
yeah.
like head out.
As you do so, the little girl comes running back again. Like, she almost knocks the old lady over. But
And the other lady got like,
Oddly sounding like a
Daddy,
bunch of a bowling ball hitting pins.
and it's like,
here's the thing though. She
I
oddly,
told you, if you're gonna take me out, you better do it correctly.
she almost knocks the old woman over. And give me a spot check.
Not one.
$25.
Nice. Okay, so secret messages because they're fun.
Not the secret message. Secret messages in here. You okay, guys? Okay, just want to make sure you're still there.
No, I'm still here.
Okay.
I'm just not involved in the scene, so I'm quiet.
Are the kittens doing okay?
Yeah, they're fine.
I never said I was gonna be quiet when someone else is singing. It's me
Yeah,
and
I
Black.
know, which is... You interrupt. Maybe I shouldn't have that caffeine so late.
Why?
Because I'm sitting here playing drums.
Playing
I'm
drums,
listening to
so-
I'm listening to Eight-Legged Bootlegger while I'm waiting here.
Oh! Well, not you. I'm just like, I'm sitting here patting around, just like dancing side to side, just like no music, nothing playing in my head, just like dancing side to side, wiggle.
Nope, music's in my head again, going on again.
Alright, so
Oh.
the
I just sit there and like do a smile.
The girl charges past, almost knocking her over. She braces herself and doesn't fall. The little girl comes up as you're, like, I guess, mounting to ride Shima, I believe. And she's, hey, can your tiger do any cool tricks?
Yes, it's called Get Away. Shima, away!
Well, the only thing that I can think of is turning her into me. Like, this is out of character of what I'm saying. It's like, turn into me, but that requires me to do a jutsu beforehand, and then she turns into me, and I get kind of scary in that form.
That would be possible. You also have spirit fangs, which, the enhancement from spirit fangs is just like Chakra scalpel, it's viewable. So, someone even like her who can't realistically see Chakra, you did give Shima at least...
Yeah, I know Shima has it. I'm just trying to think. Oh, right. I was looking for the page, like, okay, which character sheet did I have it on?
I'm just waiting for the point where you end up getting fang over fang.
Hush.
She's getting there.
What?
I'll get there shortly, okay?
27 sessions later, you leveled up.
Anyway. So are you going to
It is...
try quadruped or the spirit fang thing?
Spirit Fang. Let's see, that's DC of 14. And it is in ninjutsu. For Shima, so I have to use Shima's, correct?
Watch Shima do the hand signs with paws.
No, she doesn't have to. But the thing is, she has a deduction on it of -4. She doesn't get it.
Okay.
You could always action point on Shima.
Wouldn't help.
It wouldn't help, even with a 6. I need to get over 13.
Double action point.
Can't. Only use
It's
once.
fine. You could...
Well, you could say, technically, she could take a 10 on it, because it's not combat.
Yeah, you could. If you wanted to spend a little bit more time over here with the little girl.
Yeah, I guess we could sit there and, like, wait a moment, and then it's like Spirit Fang, like, Shima.
You just basically sit there and tell Shima to concentrate, and she stands there for like 5 or 10 minutes and does nothing.
And just, like, sitting there, like, look down at my wrist, even though I don't have a clock, like a watch, and just be like...
It's a drawn picture of a clock on your wrists.
I mean, like...
Half past drawn a clock.
And just, like, sit there and, like, erase a little bit, like, a little hand and, like, draw it anew.
Wow, it's already half past drawn a clock? Wow. Time flies.
So, her fangs start to go blue with the chakra, and Tsume, the little girl, is just clapping, and she likes it. Even it took a while, and you wouldn't think with her attention span she'd be able to keep track, but she does. And then
It's like, I wonder how many stripes your kitty has. 1, 2, 3. Oh, look at the pretty thing.
something like that, yeah.
I just imagine the most hyper little girl ever. And then suddenly in combat finds out she's a ninja, and she just is always on lightning the whole time.
And then after a moment, the spirit fangs. Keeping in mind also that it's also really late in the day, and it's strange that she's out so late at night. And as a precursor, to that, you hear the old woman from before. She goes, "Maddie, get back in here. It's time for bed, honey." and then Maddie's just, okay, and runs back inside.
Folds over the 2 in process because direct path.
Oh, no. I just, like, bye, and just, like, now I get on Shima and just, like, head back.
Just back. Can we see this again?
Alright.
She just reminds me of, was it Rock Lee?
Yeah.
The one with the eyebrows of doom?
Yes.
Just the fake, does the hand signs and just disappears and just is already inside opening the door. That's not ninjutsu!
Alright.
That's what I imagine.
So, did Ryan have anything specific he wanted to talk to Kijo about?
Actually, yes, something that was way earlier that he didn't use in the recap, because it was during the private training sessions.
Mm-hmm.
My question is, do you remember exactly what I'm about to reference?
I remember the training session.
Do you remember all the details in that training session?
Just say what you're
Specific
gonna say.
specific to the deal between the two. I'll take that as a no.
I don't, but let's say I do. Say it.
Well, okay. Context for everybody listening here. Essentially what it was is, Ryan and, Boomstick over here. And the reason I call him Boomstick is besides the weapon he uses, his icon is literally dynamite.
Well, yes, he's
So.
also carrying PVC pipe as a potato gun. So,
Yes.
however, it's in a
Well,
scroll, so you can't tell if that's what it is, but that's what he's carrying.
Well, what the deal was, in fact, is once he's later on with his training, Boomstick here was going to show one of his kind of favorite techniques and kind of help Ryan learn it.
Yeah.
But I just out of curiosity, just for some sakes of fun, I was like, hold on, wait on that. Goes over to Kimogu. Is like, did you finish that book I gave you? Just like leaning through the hole, looking down at him.
Well, he's set up now. He's just sort of leaning against a wall. And,
Grumbling to himself.
No. He's just leaning against the wall, and he looks up at Ryan's. Yeah? Why?
Oh, what'd you think of it? Just Ryan's a little scatterbrained today.
It was a good read.
And I must say, this is the most social Ryan has been.
Hey, we're recording, that's why.
I get to ham it up. I have every right there.
He's like, it was a good read.
It's like, by any chance do you have the book on you?
Tosses it to you.
Catches it, slides it in, pulls out a different book and hands it to him. He's like, here, read this one.
God.
Sure.
And then goes back and he's like, so about our deal.
Yeah, you want me to show you one of my favorite techniques. I got you.
Yeah. Besides the fact is I can nuke about a 30-foot radius.
You wouldn't know what a nuke is.
Actually, don't they have microwaves?
Yes, but microwaves aren't nuclear.
It's context. It's all right. So.
Okay, I can bombard a 30-foot radius. Does that work for you?
Yes.
Fine.
So Kijo just smiles and says, "Well, I think the people here have seen enough action for one day. Maybe tomorrow I could show you the technique I like. All right?"
All right, I'm giving you to your word.
Yep.
Just kind of like straight looks like, I know how to nuke you. That says it, but just kind of like thinks it.
If you have it on
Telepathy.
if you have it on the expression on your face, Kijo just sort of holds grabs his scroll for a second, and then first it poofs, and there's the potato cannon for a second, and then just poofs it away. It's like, I can too.
Right.
Now, do we
Well,
want...
there's an explosives.
for the last bit of 15 minutes or so here, do we want to jump to Shiori and actual trying to heal the other people?
Go right ahead.
We
Yeah.
can get an update. Let's see if Sora and the other
Alright.
lady are playing nice.
She
Like they
she
get
ended
into
up
deep
breaking 2 people's
conversation.
arms to wake up.
Alright, so Sora has her Byakugan active and is sort of looking over them as you're doing your thing to pull Chakra away, and she's just... This...
Wow.
You're right. I mean, obviously it's corrupted Chakra, but I was I had other stuff on my mind and didn't really take a close look in here. Plus, I'm not medically trained anyway.
Question. Question. Wasn't the Kage supposed to come out to this building?
Kagewa?
The healer? Kage? Apparently.
No, she had paperwork.
She had
Oh, she had paperwork?
Yep.
Yeah.
But I thought she was like heading out to the thing.
No.
No, she
had
was
paperwork.
showing someone out.
Oh, okay.
That was when Ryan offered the whole chest thing.
Oh.
Because she made the comment, oh, I still have a lot of paperwork to do, and Ryan made the comment, it was like, the boon, the whole being a leader thing. So,
Well, I was just asking because I guess I derped there and then didn't quite
I
understand.
know, that's why I was doing a summer... I picked up a-
Yeah, and I get it. I can pick up on things quickly. I don't need, like, full explanations.
Alright, so she's
1,000 years ago, that's it.
Oh,
she's
gosh.
looking over the Chakra along with you with her Byakugan active, and she says, you know, I mean, it is their Chakra, and it is corrupt, but it's sort of like, and she points to one that you're currently working on, which is the guy with the arm. And she's... It seems like
I just had a really bad thought in my head. I see.
The chakra, at least the corruption for it, is like it's focused from a specific point on each one of... on each of them. I feel like there's maybe a hidden seal or something that may be affecting them. I don't know.
Silence.
You can roll ninja
Yeah,
lore
no,
if you
she's
want to.
thinking. I suppose so. Do you remember what my ninja lore is already?
Sora's going to too, actually.
Yeah. 14, not great. I'm gonna actually action point that.
Okay.
18.
18 and 21.
I read something about this before. It might be... There wasn't really anyone around that was supposed to be capable of doing this kind of thing. At least not according to the book I read, obviously.
Books.
Ryan comes out of nowhere. I heard books.
Yes, you can come out and hear that, and Tsume's pretty close too, I think.
Yeah, I walk in. It's
What
just
are you typing, Kelson?
Again, secret messages.
No, it's in this Roll20 chat.
Am I wrong?
I'm not going to even quantify that expression. I'm just going to leave it.
I could just continue on. We're not gonna explain it.
Just literally, just Ryan comes in at the point. He's like, I heard books.
It took entirely too long for you to be able to type that, by the way.
Well, I wanted to make sure I had the correct spelling of disease.
Anyway.
Really? The word that's actually in English, that's the one you had trouble with. But the word that's in... You know what? I give up.
Alright, anyway.
Hey, okay, my dyslexia hits at odd times.
Nope.
Okay. So, Shiori...
Alright, anyway.
And if you want to have, because of your role that you did was an 18? If you want to have Shiori know what you know about this thing, because it is from something originating from the show, you can. And the others coming in would hear it as well. Shiori, do you know anything about the curse seal?
Can Ryan do
Yes.
like a history check or something?
Hold on.
It would be knowledge.
I've got a little bit of knowledge in Fuinjutsu, which is seal techniques, correct?
Yes,
Yep.
and that curse is a sealed technique.
So I would know a little bit about this, if just as a intermediate, it exists, but you don't know anything about how that particular type operates, that kind of thing. So she's. Do I need to roll for that, or should I just?
No.
Okay.
What do you want
you
Ryan to
can
roll?
roll ninja lore though, Ryan, if you want.
Okay.
So yeah, Shiori's just gonna go. I know of curse seals, but I'm not exactly sure.
Oh gosh. Okay,
Hey,
people.
I started this with a natural 20, so it's about time he got one.
Yes, you just got a natural 20, but the thing is, he has a modifier of 16
I
on
have a
this.
modifier of 14 on my medical stuff, so.
Yeah, that's fine. This is his knowledge. He's a bard. Telling you people, bard.
Anyway.
Hey, at least it wasn't a history check. That's 4 points more. That would have been
You got a 20 in that?
Yes.
Oh gosh.
Okay, in all fairness, that's a mixture between smart heroes, the little extra stuff, synergy, as well as the 10 pretty much dropped into ranks.
Anyway. So. Shiori, what does, basically with what people have here, what you guys would know, the show centering around the cursed seal is what would be known here. Essentially, what is known about the cursed seal is there are only a few ninja that are even reported with the capability to even use it, and a lot of people who suffer through the cursed seal, it's incredibly likely that rather than surviving, they would just outright die, or in some cases fall into a coma or whatever for years on end. But the specifics of how it works and who has it, you don't really know. Not even Ryan with his high roll. It's also known that those with the cursed seal would have a defendable actual seal, an actual marking on their person somewhere. It basically like the seals that were on Kadia from the blood sorcery that she had. There's that identifiable mark that's usually somewhere on the neck or the shoulder, somewhere, that identifies that this person has the curse seal.
Is there any way, like, Ryan could sit there and try to sense where the, the chakras are being produced from a certain odd point than normal?
With the exception of all of these guys, including the one with the arm, all of them, you don't. So, Shiori, when you were treating them, you did not find anything that even resembled what a cursed seal is.
Right.
Well, that's the thing. What if it was... Well, cursed seals are made with ink, correct?
No.
No, it's like a manifestation of chakra on the skin, so...
Yeah.
Well, chakra...
So it would actually be there?
Chakra... What did you just say?
Couldn't, chakra be hidden? I mean...
No. Seal cannot... the cursed seal cannot be hidden, but you can use another seal on top of it to stop its growth.
Yeah. But I didn't, so I'm not exactly, stripping them down and looking over their entire body to find this, so it could just be in a place that I wouldn't normally look.
Well...
This is true.
Hold on. Okay, so Ryan's fully familiar that Miss Brick House over here has the Byakugan, right?
Mm-hmm.
So Ryan's going to go, kind of turn to her, and straight out ask, is there an odd point of chakra compared to normal chakra circulation that just seems out of place on these infected chakras?
I'm gonna roll chakra control to see if I can tell.
Yep. And Sora says, yes, of course. I mean, that's what I was seeing, and that's what making me think curse seal, but...
Where exactly at?
It's in their eyes.
Can Ryan do a history check and see if there's correlates to anything he would have known? Similar sort of cases, or something specifically to the eyes besides bloodline traits involving the eyes? Actually, let's include that, because the fact is that could be a kicker too.
Sure, roll your massive history. Just because you get a high total, okay, yeah.
Just something that would correlate, close information that might kind of trigger an idea.
And it was 24.
It would have been funny if that was a crit. It would have been funny if that was a crit, too.
No, it wouldn't be quite. I would be flipping my computer here and be like, nope, I'm done. But no.
Alright, so, yeah, with your 24, you're able to recall that moments like this where people were... now this in and of itself, with this history roll, doesn't have anything directly to do with the curse seal itself, but this is just an extra piece of information, a piece of the puzzle. you recall people having similar sort of reactions, losing control of their body, like the guy with the arm that just sort of flung out, losing control of their body, things like that, and having vision issues that had to be covered up. Things like that would sometimes happen when someone had either Byakugan or Sharingan implants. It's almost as if, based on your role and your knowledge, it's almost as if these people, all of them, have had implants of some sort, and the implants have reacted to them. But it's somehow also related to the kind of energy that can be found in a curse seal.
Okay. Ryan's going to just kind of... He's going to go over to one of the victims. I'm assuming they're all eyes are bound.
Mm-hmm.
He's going to go to one of them that still has an active, tainted chakra, essentially. It unbound and kind of look at the eye specifically. What does he see?
Alright.
Thing is, would the medical ninjas allow him to do that? Because they're trying to heal.
Okay. I can roll with this.
Well, let's see. It's an ally to the one that's been healing and trying to get... Yeah. Because I have an idea what it could be, but I'm probably off base.
You have it, Mr. Skills Galore. Roll me treat injury to see how well you remove his binds without hurting him.
Well, good thing this is not surgery. Alright. Let's see. Let's see how bad I fucked this up. Oh, that ain't bad.
Okay. 16.
I'm only removing it temporarily to look specifically at the eyes and just...
Of course. And with the 16, you sort of do so gently and softly, at least as soft as Ryan can be anyway. Though the medical ninja from before, he's just like, no, don't. Trying to stop you.
But you do it anyways.
But, he's gonna... How big is he compared to me? Because, Ryan's pretty damn tall.
Yeah, he's nowhere near your size. He's, closer to, 5'8" or 9", and he is a much frailer ninja for strength than you are.
I'm just gonna kind of give him the whole stay put look.
Uh-huh. And you slowly just sort of remove the binds around their eyes.
Mm-hmm.
Alright. So.
What do I see?
Well, you have pictures that reminded you of it so that you know what it is. You see in the person's eyes, he's unconscious, which your treat injury was to make sure that you didn't hurt him and wake him up. From, pain.
Well, if he tries hitting Ryan can deck back.
Don't. You have a Shocky You have a Shocky lady that's in there. You have a Bakugan lady. You have a lady that doesn't know how to fight, but she will still try to deck you. And you also have a giant kitty in me who will deck you.
Again, that's if he strikes Ryan itself at that point.
You did...
Still...
You did decent on your treat injury, so you don't wake him up. Although, when you remove his binds, he does start to stir, however very slowly. But you get a chance to look underneath, and you find what appears to be very, very similar to Sharingan. Fully active. We're talking 3-star, Manga Gekko, boom. And instead of red, like the because the Sharingan eyes are typically red, Instead of red, it's purple. And as you stand there and he starts to stir, his eyes start to actually give off visible aura of purple chakra.
Okay, Dord, I'm gonna send you a message. I want to see if I'm right with this before I open my mouth.
Wait,
Okay.
do we all see this?
You see their eyes glowing, yes. You're not close enough to get that it's the shine gun, but you see it.
But I see the glowiness and be like, Ryan, get away from him! Put that back! What are you
Hold on.
doing?
Hold
I
on.
can say- Nope, stop.
No.
Stop, it's purple, it's glowing purple.
Okay, I was gonna say more stop and wait until I get my answer before Ryan makes a
You're
reply.
fine. Go right ahead. See if
Damn
Kelson
it.
can see into my DM brain.
Ah.
How am I on that?
Well,
Is this one of those goddamn it Batman moments?
no, not really. On a scale of, like, say 1 to 10, you're at about a 6. You're just over half right. Not quite. You're on the right track, though.
Ryan's gonna go. Interesting. Tainted bloodline sealed eyes.
Are you going to cover it up?
I'm sitting there yelling at him to cover it up. It's glowing purple, just stop touching it.
Ryan's gonna kind of like do a quick sketch, slide in, and then recover it up.
Going to do what now?
Book, quick sketch, just reference, put away, then cover the eyes. And Ryan's just gonna go did the whole fingers hold on, finish his thing. just every time someone says
I'm just gonna sit there and look at Shiori and the others. And
Just
just
every time
but I'm like, why are you letting him do this?
it just every time somebody says something to Ryan, all that finger just comes out, going, hold on.
I'm just like, you see him?
Alright. But you do cover it up.
Ryan's going, interesting.
What the hell did
Purple.
you do that for?
As you
I had
as
Ryan's
you
gonna
were
go. I
covering-
had a suspicion.
as you cover the eyes back up, you notice that there's not really a spot check to see it. You notice that though he is unconscious, the man that you were looking over has subconsciously started to do hand signs with his eyes open when you had opened his eyes, and then when you cover him back up, his hands just fall back down limp.
Ryan's gonna go over to the one that's already been treated and check their eyes. And just that finger, anytime somebody says to stop Ryan, that finger just comes out.
Shiori gonna do anything to stop Ryan?
He hasn't even washed his hands yet.
I don't even know, yes, I would like to, but is it really even gonna make a difference?
Depends on what you did.
Yeah.
I mean, if you really wanted him to stop, you could wrap him in chakra threads.
Yeah, well, they don't have enough strength for that.
Only a deterrent.
She starts to speak up and then pauses and just sighs and continues down the line of patience trying to help.
I'm just gonna sit there and be like,
she can't do anything. He's gonna do what he wants.
I'm gonna sit there and I'm actually gonna poke at them and be like, what the heck are you thinking you're doing? These guys are patients. Leave them the fuck alone. I'm actually sitting there poking him and be like, Shiori doesn't even want you doing this. Stop!
She's like visibly bristled too. She's like really not happy.
My hair is slightly poofy. And what does Ryan say to this? Does he ignore me and continue?
Okay, can Ryan be unwrapping the other one so again I look at his eyes while he's answering this question?
Sure.
Okay. While unwrapping, Ryan is gonna turn keep his eyes on. Is I need to we'll get the information to give a supportable theory, because I have a good one going on, but I need to see the post since I've already sent the pre. And the only way to do that is checking the eyes. If you've noticed, I checked the eyes on the previous one that was glowing purple, yes.
You can check them when they're done. When they're back to normal. They're healing now. Leave them be.
I can't do pre if they've been healed. And I need a post immediately to be able to form at least a good hypothesis.
That's the thing. They might have been healed already. Give them time.
Character development, everybody.
Yes. Alright, is the eye thing off where you can look?
Alright, so you remove it from one that's already been healed by Shiori. And you notice that this person's eyes, they're like that jet black that, usually is typically associated with Sharingan, though dormant, not active. And, they're also sort of glazed over as if he essentially looks like he's blind for the moment.
Blind Sharingan, that's gotta suck.
It looks like that. Doesn't mean that he is blind.
Well, Brian's gonna pull out his book, do another sketch of this one, and then put it away, and then rewrap. And then it's pretty much kind of turn to.
Can I wait until he? Okay.
Okay. Well.
Are you done wrapping his head?
Yes, it's. I assume he's done wrapping his head.
I would like to deck him.
Can Ryan catch the fist?
It depends. Can you move as fast as I can?
Are you going to... Is Tsume going to pop speed ranks just to smack him?
I'm going to pop speed and strength. I'm pissed at him.
Alright. Roll to attack. With all your bonuses.
Pages.
You have speed rank, 3?
2.
2.
Actually my speeds just give me a bonus to dodge and defense and reflexes saves.
Right.
So it can't speed, it just has to be power.
Yeah, so. Scroll. On my strength, though, I get a +1. +1, so that's +9. I hate you, dice. Kelson, shut up.
Ouch.
I'm not in the mood to hear you laugh at me right now.
Can Ryan just catch the fist?
Oh.
Hey, you know you can action point that, right?
Not in combat. Not to get it off of a 1 in combat. I can give it a boost for the later, but it still count as a 1.
I don't know that this would really count as combat, but okay.
Yeah, it is, because I'm taking a swing at him.
Okay.
Are you okay?
Yeah, I'm fine.
You sure?
Yeah.
I think the grogginess is starting to set in.
No, it's just my throat hurts. I don't know why.
Oh. Okay, so you sort of swing, and you got like adrenaline pumping and you're sort of swung off balance, but Ryhn catches the swing, both to keep you from hitting him and to keep you from falling.
You're a real jerk sometimes. These people are trying to heal, and yet you're sitting here bothering them.
Ryhn's gonna look flatly at her. Even in the case a doctor would sit there and check post-op for additional information to see...
Yes, doctors. You're not a doctor.
Technically, neither's our medical ninja.
She is learning to. She has a right
She's
to...
not a doctor, but she's still performing...
She's a medical ninja. She can't do this. She needs to learn. How is she going to learn? This is what she's going to specialize. You're not a medical ninja.
I might not be a medical ninja, but I still need to learn myself, do I not?
All you care about is knowledge. You don't care about other people, how other people are.
If I didn't care, why did I take caution unwrapping to observe?
I'm just gonna sit there and shake my head at him and be like very disappointed and just like walk out, like storming out. It's like Sheba just sits there, looks at him, and like growls at him, and then follows me.
Ryan's going to turn to Miss Byakugan here and essentially ask if the still the odd sensation in the eyes of the post-ops compared to the pre-ops.
No. Shiori was able to pull it all away, at least from what I can tell. I don't know if it's dormant or something like that at this moment in time, but for the moment, the corrupt chakra is not there.
Then Ryan's gonna... Does it seem abnormally vacant in the eye area, in the post?
As in they're blind?
To a certain extent, you could say that, but just more of an emptiness or a weakened sense of chakra in that area.
For some of them, yes, not all of them.
Hmm. From what I can only guess, it's tainted eyes, essentially being transplanted into these people, which it could be the fact is that they're on a person that has the curse seal and is tainted that way, or by some other means have been tainted and then implanted into these people. Because Ryhn pulls out the book and kind of shows both his notes from pre and post, kind of extenuating his point, because the pre-op ones, Sharingan is red, but these are purple. That means there's an imbalance in the chakra, that as far as I can assume, compared to the post, which are milked out and dormant.
We definitely would have to have some of the other medical ninjas take a look at these people and make sure that they don't have some sort of a curse seal on them.
My first thought was the curse seal was specifically on the eyes themselves, but that doesn't seem to be the case. But it's in a roundabout way, I can only assume. And that's why I had to look at them. I had to get that information before I could give a good hypothesis.
I understand. I do.
That's the question.
Might have been better suited to ask first, but...
Not in my style. Ask forgiveness after, do actions first. Because sometimes you don't have a chance to ask.
Either way, any other work we'd do to take a look here would have to be done when we wake after a good night's rest. It's late. All of you need to get some sleep. I'm sure the innkeeper will keep you a place, and the Garokage seem nice enough to be able to give us a place to rest.
Alright.
Alright.
It sounds like a plan because I have some questions for her in the morning.
You and me both. Then we'll end it there.
Ryan just ends up bounding his book and putting it back into his secret pocket.
Tsume's off to go punch something, like a tree.
Just seriously, just punches a tree and suddenly the sound of a little girl popping out of the tree, screaming, going, "Ah!" Oh, hi again.
No, it's just like me go punching you here, and all of a sudden you hear a giant thump. A tree falling over. It's just me going, gosh darn it, why couldn't I do that earlier?
Alright, so I think that about covers it.
So join us next time where we get down to possibly the bottom of this, probably not, but a lot more context and information is gathered. Thank you for listening. Hope you enjoyed.